How do you deal with negative people in your life? Hey, Jason here. And remember, we've been doing the Bob Proctor coaching program. We've been working on the success puzzle. And in the success puzzle, one of the things I've really been focusing on is attitude. Um, if you haven't watched the previous videos, make sure you watch them because attitude is going to be the reason why we get all the goals we have or why we don't have the goals that we want to reach. And so this is very important. Your attitude is a composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, which in turn produces your results or goals. And so I wanted to talk to you about this today. It was really funny because I was going through the YouTube, I was doing all my analytics and checking some things, just seeing if some of the things that I've been testing out work. And they have been working. They've been working really great from a perspective of just being real with people, showing people. You know, most of us don't want all of these over edited, and a lot of us don't want these fluff videos, all of this, oh, being dramatic shit. You know, a lot of us are just looking for the answers that we want right now. I know whenever I have to search for something, I use YouTube. And if it's some long, drawn out ass video, I don't use it. However, how do you deal with the negative ass people or the negative comments in YouTube? This is the funny thing. No one talks about this. And I see a lot of YouTubers where they'll go in, and I'm used to being guilty of this too, where I would go in and entertain negative comments on social medias across. You know, this isn't the only platform that I post on or talk to people on. And it used to get to me back in the day. It used to get to me. Now, I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, I don't really care that much what people say, especially if someone's in the comments. And the reason why I say that is because there's three types of people in this world. We all fall into three groups. Most will be like, no, we're men and women, blah, 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 Christian, all of this. None of that crap matters. There's three groups we fall into. The first group are the people who learn from their own mistakes. These people become wise in life. The second people learn from the mistakes of others. They become happier in life. The third group of people refuse to learn from anything because they feel like they're right. These are the fools of the world, or I like to just call them stupid people. I don't deal with stupid people in my life anymore. One of the things, like when I was with buy some wheat the other day, I was talking to one of my friends that worked there, and I told her, I was like, hey man, I ain't got energy to be getting angry at people anymore. Because they was asking me about the electricity, how am I adjusting to the electricity going out here for a couple hours every day. I told them, hey, if the electricity go out, I just listen to some music on my phone, I meditate, I read a book, I go do some other things. Like, I just don't have the time to put in energy and getting angry anymore. Like, I want a happy attitude. Like, I'm very focused on my attitude right now, on being a happy person. And so this morning while I was doing the analytics, I saw one of the comments on some old video. I don't even know which video it is. It could have been one of my shorts. And it's funny seeing the reactions of people who have this issue with the word vegan. One thing, let me just be completely honest with you. Vegan is not a diet. There's not a such thing as a vegan diet. There's a vegan lifestyle. Vegan lifestyle is one thing. A vegan diet, what people think there is made up. That's called marketing. That's for all of these companies so they can start selling you more food. They can, you know, if they put the vegan label on there, they can mark the prices up 2 or 3 times higher. That's all that is. We used to live in a world where eating foods that are vegan friendly used to be normal. One of the things most people don't know, the average person eats a lot of vegan friendly things on a daily basis. It's called things that don't come from animals. A vegan person is someone who has a moral standard, a moral obligation towards animal cruelty and the misuse of animals. That is something totally different than how you eat. Just because vegans do not eat meat do not mean there's a vegan diet. That is a moral issue. A person who does not eat meat is a person who just does not eat meat. I would tell a person right now, there's things that I eat that vegans may not eat. There's things that vegans eat I don't like. And one of those things is called Taco Bell. A lot of vegans, they know how to make things at Taco Bell vegan friendly. I don't like it. I tried it. It was disgusting. I threw it away. That's just me. However, someone who doesn't even have a vegan lifestyle, like, please listen to me on this. Someone who doesn't have a vegan lifestyle, how in the fuck do they know anything about vegan? You don't know if vegan is harmful. You don't know anything about it. Because the truth is, vegan just means is someone who has a moral standard or a moral obligation against animal cruelty. I have a respect for that. I don't want to go see someone beating an animal on the street, so I don't eat animals. That's my prerogative. That's my personal life that I like to use, that I choose to live. It doesn't mean that everybody in this world need to be not eating meat. If you want to eat meat, eat meat. If you want to eat cheese. Do whatever makes your life happy. It is your life. I don't care what you do for your life, and I hope you don't care what I do with my life. Because the more we start learning to be focused on our individual selves, we'll start seeing as a society we're better. This whole thing of letting trolls ruin our lives, ruin our progression. Here's the reality. Even right now, I've lost a little bit over 10 kilograms in the last 2 weeks. Do you know how many goddamn people are telling me, oh, you're doing good, you don't need to lose more weight? You don't know how the fuck I feel. Like, you don't know anything about me. You don't know how I want my health. You don't know how I want to look. You don't know how I feel in my body. Like, people have to mind their own business. And why I say that is because it's the people who are telling us what we should do are the ones who's not doing a damn thing towards their health. They're not going to the gym. I'm pretty sure they didn't get up at 4 in the morning with me and they're doing the workouts that I'm doing. Those people ain't doing the work that I do every morning. Those people aren't doing the things. Actions is what it's going to take to get to the results. People who are not taking the actions are not going to get to the results because they have a shitty attitude. Like, please hear this. Like, they have a bad attitude, and their bad attitude leads to bad actions. I am living proof of that. I'm pretty sure you may be living proof of that in some area of your life. I can say 100% my attitude was horrible when I was 600 plus pounds. A 600 plus pound person, guess what I was doing? Sitting on my ass every day in a comfortable recliner. That's it. That was the person I was. I had to change who I was. You're going to have to change who you are. No one else is outside of you going to be able to help you. And the reason why this is interesting because I've been running to a lot of people lately here in Johannesburg that are interested in eating healthier. They've been interested in either just transition to a vegan lifestyle or some form of plant-based lifestyle. Meaning they're just looking to get healthier because they're seeing a lot of things in their family, they're seeing a lot of sicknesses going up, and they don't want to deal with it. And switching to a plant-based or a more dominant plant-forward lifestyle will actually benefit from you. I'm living proof. If you don't believe me, let's see. What all have I been able to achieve on a plant-based lifestyle? I don't need a CPAP machine to breathe anymore. Meaning, if I was living in South Africa 4 or 5 years ago, I would probably be dead right now because of the power outages, and especially with the power outages going through multiple times at night. I could not breathe on my own. Now I can because I learned and I increased my understanding on how to eat healthy, how to increase the oxygen intake of my body. If you have your O2 sensors in your car broken, are you just gonna ignore the O2 sensors, or are you gonna go get them fixed? Like, we need to do the same thing for our body. You can't just keep ignoring all the crap you're putting in and thinking you're gonna get a different result. Let's see, what else have I done? I've helped with my anxiety, my depression. I've no longer taken 40 plus pills a day. I'm sorry, I wish it was a month. I'm no longer taking 40 plus pills a day. I'm no longer hypertension. I'm not suffering from hypertension. My blood pressure is normal. I don't have diabetic neuropathy pain. Even though they said, oh, you're pre-diabetic, but you were giving me pills for neuropathy. We have to start realizing if the things we're doing are not working, we have to change something. Your doctor's not going to change it. Your mom's not going to change it. Your kid's not going to change it. And your spouse not going to change it. And sure as hell, people on the internet are not trying to change your life. They're not trying to help your life. They don't even care about your life. And the truth is, most of these negative comments, they're only trolls. They're usually bot, fake accounts. They're trolls. There's some usually fat, miserable person sitting in their house or their trailer, and they have nothing positive to do in their life. Because they're miserable, they want to put that miserable ass attitude on other people, and don't allow it. And so I'm gonna explain to you exactly what I responded to that person. I told them, hey, put your actions where your mouth is. Get on YouTube, make videos every day, show exactly what you're eating, and then go to the doctor and show your results. And then let's talk. Sitting here just writing a long ass paragraph, which I'm not going to read, doesn't benefit me. And you should start thinking the same way. Stop letting these losers, these people who do not want to succeed in life, they don't want to learn nothing in life, they don't want to learn from their own mistakes or learn from the mistakes of others. That's why I do these videos on YouTube. Do you know how many people are suffering from things that I don't have problems with anymore? Learn from the mistakes that I did. Like one of my favorite quotes is from Jay-Z. Ho went through that, so you ain't got to go through that. Some of the things I went through it so you don't have to go through it. And that's why I share it on here. And so if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the like button. But please, 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 your CTA for today, which is call to action, work on your attitude. And do it from this area, from an outside perspective. Look around you and ask yourself, do you have 3 supportive people in your life? 3 supportive people, like no matter what idea you went to, they would be supportive for you. Even if it was something as crazy as, hey, I'm thinking about opening up OnlyFans or doing feet pictures. They need to find those 3 people who will support you. Those are the 3 people that you start asking for and you lean on for advice. If they can support you no matter how crazy your idea is, that's who you look to for support. Stop looking for just random ass people, and please stop listening to all these YouTube comments, Facebook comments, listening to these different groups. Most of these people know half truths. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a half truth when it comes to your health is deadly. Like, really hear that. A half truth when it comes to your health is deadly. Because that means it is completely wrong. You don't know what you're doing wrong. So please focus on that and go find those 3 people and make that your goal for this weekend. Find 3 people that can be supportive. It can be 3 people you know personally, or it can be people that you know on the internet. I have tons of friends through the internet that I talk to, and we're just supportive people for each other. And this is how you're gonna start getting your attitude towards success, instead of letting that negative attitude from other people overpower the things that you really want in life. So have a great weekend, and I will see you later.